Hey guys, what's up? It's Hope, and I'm here to bring you my week 83 post-op VSG update. I had vertical sleeve gastrectomy surgery on July 1st, 2013 in Beaumont, Texas with Dr. Jerome Straps as my surgeon. Hold on, I'm turning off TV. There you go. And it's been 83 weeks for me, which is so crazy. Start off with the numbers. My highest weight ever recorded was 330 pounds. On the day of surgery, I was 306. Last week, I came to you weighing 186. This week, I'm 190. Yes, that's terrifying. This week has been probably one of the most emotional, stressful, draining weeks I've had in a very, very, very long time. And I will go into a little bit of that here in a little bit. But so that is a 4-pound gain from last week, which has me really kind of freaking out. So this week I'm just going to try and focus on sticking to the basics, trying to get in protein first, staying away from carbs as much as I can, and really focusing on getting back down into my maintenance range of 180 to 185. This week was such a crazy emotional week. A lot of it having to do with just this fertility battle, struggle, journey that I'm on. It just seems, I take one step forward and it's 2 steps back, and I just feel like I'm on a roller coaster that's very, very, very emotionally draining. So that has been pretty much it, the reason why I've had such an emotional week. I found out that someone in my family that was not expecting to have a baby, they were not trying for a baby, pretty much said she was completely devastated that she found out she was pregnant. I think she used the word cursed. Yeah. Like, devastated me to my core. Like, I did not even realize how much it upset me until I found out about it, and it's just like one of those things where, like, I would give anything for that. I would give anything for that. To be pregnant, to have a baby. I mean, it's what all of this was for, and to get that call and it be completely unexpected, but to hear her point of view on it was devastating to me. I understand that it was so unexpected for her, but there are consequences to your actions, and it happens all the time, I guess. People get pregnant. What was so frustrating for me is that here we are. Andy and I are so ready. We've been praying and praying and praying for this for so long, and we're not pregnant. We're in the middle of this infertility battle that I feel like is just raging on and on and on in my body. Yeah, when I got the news about that, about a family member being pregnant, and how her point of view was, she was just completely crushed by the news. I literally could not make it home. Like, pulled over on the side of the road, hysterical crying. And honestly, I felt like it was a long time coming. I really needed a good cry anyway, because I've been really emotional the last month or so, just because, I don't know, I've just, I've had normal cycles, or not normal, but my periods have been coming every month since August. So August, September, October, November, December, I was normal. I was having a period at least once a month, and I was able to track ovulation and really kind of pinpoint what my ovulation days were, and try and see if we can get pregnant. And January, I never had a period. It just didn't come. And I thought for sure I was pregnant. I was super pumped and excited about it. Just had convinced myself that all these different things that I was experiencing in my body was early signs of pregnancy. And of course, your mind plays tricks on you when you're just really emotional, and it's all I think about. It's all I want. And were just so ready for it, and I wasn't pregnant. You know, I've taken 4 pregnancy tests, not pregnant. And that's what I meant when I said, you know, I feel like it's 1 step forward and 2 steps back, because I was having periods every month, and then now PCOS rears its ugly head, and now I don't have a period for January. So I feel like I'm kind of back at square one, honestly. But I went to my regular gynecologist or nurse practitioner today for an exam and just a checkup. And I told y'all a couple weeks ago or last week that I was going to go in to see her and let her know kind of what had been going on. And she did just like a regular exam and, you know, put me back on the medicine that I normally take to induce my cycles. And she gave me 1 prescription for it for February. And she said, you know, that'll induce your period for February. You know, try and see if y'all can get pregnant. And if you're not pregnant by March, then go back and see your specialist. And that was kind of like crushing words, because I don't want to go back to the specialist. I guess I'm just having a hard time believing that I really need to go back to the specialist. But the more I think about it, the more I'm realizing that maybe that's our reality. Maybe we are going to need the help of a specialist to get pregnant and just start that journey. But you have to understand, or hopefully someone out there will understand how frustrating it is to be in my situation where it's all I think about, it's all I want. I've wanted it my whole entire life, and I'm finally at a point in my life where I just want it so much. Like, I want a baby. I want to be a mom. And, you know, I have this family member who just accidentally got pregnant, and it was heartbreaking. I just was so confused. And I think what is so hard to take is how angry you become. I was just so mad and so angry, and just so hurt. And I really had to take a couple of days and kind of pull myself back together before I, you know, congratulated her and told her, you know, that, you know, just to keep hanging on, you know, that everything was going to work out for the best. And even though it was really super stressful for her right now, that, you know, it's a blessing that she got pregnant. And, you know, of course I'll be here to help her along the way and kind of be there to support her. But I just needed to take a couple days and get myself back in my right mind, because I was not okay for a little while. And the anger is probably the scariest thing, because I don't want to become one of those bitter, angry people. You know, it's not, I can't be angry at her for being pregnant, and I can't be angry at other people for being pregnant, but I find myself feeling that anger. Today when I went to my appointment with my nurse practitioner gynecologist, there were just rows and rows of pregnant people, and just looking around, and it was so hard being there today. It was so hard. And I just kept thinking to myself, maybe one day it'll be me. I'm just trying to stay hopeful and optimistic, and it's hard, y'all. It is so hard. It's so overwhelming. Just trying to be real and honest with y'all right now. Being a mom is what led me to weight loss surgery. It is what drove this whole journey for me. And to be sitting at, 19 months post-op and not be pregnant yet, and still be struggling with PCOS and still having irregular cycles, and it's a hard thing to comprehend. That what if I went through all of that and it's still not going to lead me to where I want it to be. And maybe that's my reality. I'm just trying to pray a lot and just ask God to give me peace about all of this, and just be confident in His plan for me and His plan for Andy. And if, we don't end up pregnant, and getting pregnant is not in the cards for us, we're definitely open to other options, and I'm praying about those options. If that is the path that God has laid out for us, then we will open our arms to it and be grateful for it no matter what happens. But I'm just struggling a lot right now with just all the emotions, the roller coaster that is infertility, and just trying to stay brave and strong and confident in God's plan, and just trying to continue to make really good, healthy choices in the midst of all this stress and chaos has become really hard for me. I said in the very beginning that I was an all or nothing kind of person when it came to my diet and my exercise, and I knew the minute that I let that down and allowed myself to indulge every once in a while, it would kind of become this crazy, oh, I can eat crap every day if I want to kind of thing. Not to say that that's happened to me, but I'm definitely indulging a lot more than I feel comfortable doing, and I feel like the stress of all of this that I'm going through is not helping. The grazing and the snacking and making really poor choices that I know better and I shouldn't be making them. But I'm not perfect, and I know that every day is a brand new day, and I get the chance to start over and just try and focus on staying healthy and staying positive, and just trying to remain optimistic. Is just all I can do. So thank you guys so much for watching. Thank you so much for listening to me rant every single week about what all I'm going through. I talk about infertility and PCOS because it is a part of my weight loss surgery journey. And I just want to thank you so much for all your support, and I will see you guys again next week. Bye!